Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jewel and Arit here, and this is the Quarantine Life, episode number 39.
Yes. So every day we've been going live at 6 p.m. PST for over 40 days, that's for sure. We've been just doing these to show up for you guys, to answer any questions you might have, to let you know what we're up to. And it's been really fun. Every single episode has been different. We love talking with you, and we encourage you, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to leave them in the comments section. So we are live streaming to both YouTube and Facebook. And I'm just going to open up the comments bar here so we can see. Lenny is in the house.
The first one, Lenny.
Always the first one, Lenny. How are you doing? Let us know what you have been up to today.
I'm just sharing this around town.
Yeah, no problem.
There we go.
I'm feeling much better today. I had a little break. Yesterday I wasn't on the live stream, but I'm feeling much better. Yeah, ready to come back. I was telling Jewel, make sure you tell them thank you for all the support they showed us on the TubeBuddy thing.
I know she really wanted to be on the stream yesterday.
Yeah, I really did, and it meant so much to me that you Lenny, and Linda, a couple of you, a few of you, I think.
Roland was, and then some other people were watching it after. We don't know exactly who was watching it after, like on the replay.
Yeah, and you were all, showing your support over there when we did the presentation on TubeBuddy's channel. So I really wanted to say thank you so much, because I didn't get to say that yesterday. So,
and you notice we've switched spots today, for different angling,
mixing it up, getting a little, taking a little risk by switching the seats. Hello, Brayden.
How are you?
Nice to see you. Yes. How are you? Let us know what you got up to today.
Oh, I see certain things are reopening because you're local here in Langley. I saw some things like opening back up, and we saw that Granville Island was open again. Like they just starting to open. Not everything inside is open.
Yeah.
But they're all preparing. Yeah, and it's like, because they sell all the seafood and the meats and the breads and the pastries and all that good stuff, and it seems they're starting to open back up again.
Little by little, the quarantine life is slowly drifting away. Hello, June.
Hello, June.
I'm pronouncing that correctly. And I think you also joined recently our Facebook group, or you recently commented, because I noticed that we had a June in there. And let us know if that's you, if it's the same June. And welcome. We got Jojo in the house. Hello, Jojo. Nice to see you.
Hi, Liat. Sorry we weren't on your stream. Today was just back-to-back meetings.
Yeah.
There was a lot of, I haven't really had a chance to get on the computer, and we had a meeting at 5 on the phone, and then it literally just ended. So that's why we missed your live stream.
And then also just before that too.
Yeah, and so it was like a...
Yeah, Granville Island is slowly reopening.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know, we have a place here in Vancouver called Granville Island. It's by the water, and it's like
a super touristy spot. It's underneath the Granville Street Bridge.
Yes.
And
there's a lot of marketplaces. There's like artisan markets there, people selling different artwork, but also foods. And the marketplace there gets really, really busy on a regular, beautiful day like this. There will be so many people, all kinds of foods and cheeses and breads and pastries and coffees. Like it's a fun place. So yeah, they're slowly reopening that.
The place where I wanted to buy Macedonia feta cheese.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a specific style of feta that I was introduced to by the Esselin family, like Arit's mom and stuff. Mm-hmm. They buy this Macedonian feta cheese from this specific shop in Granville Island, and I've never seen that kind of feta cheese anywhere else, like in mainstream groceries. And unfortunately, yesterday when we went to Granville Island, they were closed. And also the bread place where I wanted to get olive bread.
Yeah, so some vendors within the market are open, but some are closed. But you can kind of see they're slowly starting to reopen.
Arit was able to get a coffee from her favorite coffee shop, JJ Bean.
Yes,
which is I believe a local
that was
establishment.
That was a win for me yesterday.
You haven't had JJ Bean in like 2.5 months or something?
Yeah, it's been a very long time. I'm a big coffee fanatic, if you guys already don't know. Braden said, I went mattress shopping by appointment.
I guess they do that now.
I can't say I've ever done that before, but that's pretty cool.
That's interesting.
At least you still can go mattress shopping.
I guess, yeah, because they need to limit the people.
Yeah. Great puzzle. Record time.
Oh, he's talking about the post I did? Here, post me my phone.
I didn't even see the post she did.
I posted a picture on Facebook of the photo you took of me.
The
puzzle.
Which puzzle was it? The DC puzzle.
Yeah.
Okay.
People, it's a crowd favorite. They like the scene.
Mm-hmm.
That was puzzle number 5. The dog's wearing a shower cap and pink ribbon is puzzle number 6.
So we've completed 5 puzzles since starting the quarantine
since
life?
March 15th.
Yes.
We've completed 5 1,000 piece puzzles.
Progress.
I actually started because I like taking pictures of them. They're like my prizes, right?
Yeah.
Like they're my collectors now, right?
Yes. You have something to show for your progress.
So in the Google Drive, I created a folder called puzzles, and
you have.
I am now
Nice.
uploading to the cloud completed puzzle pictures to keep a collection of.
Wow.
And I want to label them as like the order that they were completed, like puzzle 1, puzzle 2.
Well, there you go, guys. We have an official folder within our Google Drive just documenting our puzzles. It's important. Liette says,
neither was I.
That you were on the live stream. Okay.
Anthony subbed in for you.
I went for a good 2-hour walk and stopped to porch chat with some friends. Very nice. That's good. Yeah, we got today we got to go out as well a little bit. Went for a walk outside. It's a beautiful sunny day.
You know what's funny? We weren't walking in the neighborhoods. We were walking like on the main streets, and huge trucks and things were going by because all the industrial stuff was going by, and they're making loud noises. And I guess I haven't, because we've been inside, and the loud noises of the cars, and it was like
sensory overload.
Yeah, it was like really strong and abrasive. There was like, you know, when those big semis make that like sound,
like they're letting off steam or something.
Yeah, that scared me.
Exhaust. Now we know how people from smaller towns
come into the city.
We've lived in cities all of our lives and haven't really felt what that's like, but I can see how it can all be very overwhelming. Braden says, I think it's too soon to be opening such a popular place. Yeah, I'm wondering how they will be controlling.
I was surprised
people there. I mean, there's not very many people there, but still, if people did decide to want to go there, I wonder how they would control that.
They've removed all of the seating, and everywhere on the floor is marked like the spaces, the distances that people need to keep.
Yeah.
There's a ton of sanitizer stations, and it's like the big industrial type. So they had this spout, and I didn't see the little sticker that says push down slowly, because when I pushed down on it, it just went the other direction. Like I can see a lot of people having that issue with the sanitizer spout when they do that, because
I think you did see like a stream of sanitizer.
They need to change the spout
where other people.
It was way too crazy.
Yeah. Liette says
I introduced it to her. Oh, you introduced it to your mom.
Yeah, that's right. It's really, really good.
So
the Macedonia feta.
So you found the Macedonian feta at Granville, showed it to your mom, and then your mom showed it to Arit, and then I tagged along, and then I liked Macedonian feta. I never even knew that there was that kind of feta.
The evolution of the Macedonia feta. Yes, JJ Bean coffee was really great.
I had the frozen drink that you like.
The mocha shiver.
Yes.
Hello, Bow11. Good evening to you as well. I see you joined us on the TubeBuddy Live.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
That's really awesome. Happy to have you here.
Do you have a YouTube channel? If so, let us know what it's about.
Yeah, and let us know where you're watching from too. Lenny says, maybe for a challenge, build all 4 puzzles together as they show on the box.
Oh, wow.
That would, number 1, not fit on the couch. And number 2, they would not be built to fit together. You'd have to,
we only have
to cut them
one board.
Yeah, one board. Hi, Linda.
Hey, Linda.
Nice to see you again. I was just telling everybody earlier that, because I wasn't on the live stream yesterday, I wanted to say again, thank you so much for showing your support to you and Lenny and a few others.
Roland, he also
Roland as well.
There.
I didn't get to say that yesterday, so thank you so much. I wanted to make sure I said that to you today.
Air brakes. Yeah, they scared me today as I was walking.
Of course, Roland would know what that is. We just call it letting off steam.
The sounds that semi-trucks make.
Yes.
Yeah, we ventured out to we're starting to go to like coffee shops now because they have, they're open. And it's funny that the way that they label things on the floor, so it's almost like an obstacle course. They have arrows on, the way the foot traffic of people should come in and flow out. And they have all these tables to keep the distance from the cashier. And they made it like an island of tables so that people know to go around and walk around. And it's like an obstacle course.
Yeah, it is.
And I was wondering, like, how long is this kind of a setup going to go on for? Like, that we don't get to sit in coffee shops anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of you don't get to have that personal the in-person connection anymore. I've been missing that a lot lately. We've been under this quarantine circumstance for a while now. And I know things are starting to lift, which is really good, but it really makes you appreciate what you once thought was such a simple thing, to sit in a coffee shop and meet with someone in person. Val says, I do have a channel, but I'm still hashing out my content and learning how to edit. But it's my space to blog, my learning, and relaxing currently. Awesome. Nice. You're watching from the UK.
Ooh.
Very cool.
Nice. Thank you for tuning in.
That's exciting. What are you, what program are you using to learn how to edit your videos on? Lenny says, I think they'll space tables and still serve, but less people at a time.
Yeah, I was thinking that restaurants are going to have a new protocol and we all can't squish together anymore. Because you know how sometimes you go to a restaurant and then you like share tables with people, especially like if it was one of those boutique-y type restaurants where you like are right next to the person.
I think it'll be a lot of lineups everywhere, a lot more waiting time everywhere, because even just driving around, you always see a lineup going around the block to get into the bank.
Yeah, the bank is
mostly the banks. Like they're literally all these people lined up and spaced out. I saw a lineup at the Dollarama the other day. So yeah, it's a different way of life right now. Linda says a mouse maze in the coffee shop.
Kind of, yeah. It's funny because there's
a good analogy.
It's a very, colored tape on the ground, and there's arrows and boxes, and I just feel like it's like a board game. Like you move spots in a board game.
Yeah. Linda says our restaurants are opening at 25%.
Ooh, restaurants are opening. That's exciting.
Interesting.
Our restaurants are still not open yet. I think they're still working on the protocol. Still, there's lots of pickup and delivery. Like DoorDash never stopped.
I'd love to hear from you guys. What is just share one good thing that has come out of this.
Yeah.
That has come out of the quarantine life. Not meaning our episodes, but just the quarantine life in general.
For you personally.
Yeah, for you personally. I would love to hear that.
In the meantime, I will tell you about the Egg Bites machine that I was so excited to get.
Oh, you still haven't told that?
No, I never got to the story.
Oh, okay.
So remember, I got that Egg Bites machine and I was so excited for it. Super excited to make Egg Bites just like Starbucks does. First, I couldn't find the Gruyere cheese because I never worked with that and I don't even know what it looks like. And they doesn't seem like they had it at Superstore. So I got a different kind of cheese. Long story short, it was an epic fail. I wasted like 6 eggs trying to make them. And I'm going to take a slight break from it because I wasted a lot of eggs. They weren't even edible because I don't know what was happening. I think the cheese that I got was making them way too salty. So they were not edible and I wasn't getting the same feel. So I gotta try something else with it. On the flip side though, yesterday I learned how to make hollandaise sauce. So I figured out how to make hollandaise and then I just made so hollandaise needs the egg yolks. So all I had was the egg whites left. So I just made a scramble with the egg whites and then the hollandaise sauce. So that made up for the whole epic fail with the Egg Bites machine. I need to
Can you make eggs Benedict?
I don't think with that machine. I think
no, I mean in general.
Oh,
without
probably.
The machine.
I mean, I have to look it up.
Jojo says, Bow over here. I use iMovie.
It's probably iMovie.
iMovie, yeah, on my phone and VSDC on my laptop currently. Just downloaded OneShot as someone suggested it.
OneShot, never heard of it.
Cool. So are you using your phone to film as well your vlogs for your channel?
I've never properly edited a video on a phone before.
On the phone, yeah. Jojo says you have a puzzle goal for the quarantine life. How many would you like to complete?
At one point, I was like, I want to do 1 puzzle a week. But
really?
then
for me, it's just like an ongoing thing. I'm just enjoying the process of it, doing one at a time. It's not that I have a set goal. I don't know if you're different.
No, it was just like I just like, oh, it'd be cool to do 1 puzzle a week. But then it kind of it stopped, remember, because the puzzles didn't arrive in time. Like we didn't have enough puzzles. There was that time where we were just ending up having to do coloring.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had to switch over to coloring, and then all of a sudden 5 puzzles showed up.
Yeah.
And then
abundance showed up. Lenny says, have you done POD, print on demand, for stickers?
Yes, through Redbubble.
Yeah.
They make it really easy to upload your design on stickers. And surprisingly, on Redbubble, stickers sell really well. And I know that there are people who just have sticker businesses like on Etsy as well.
Yeah. And they also do really well.
And they just only, I'm like, who buys stickers? Like, I don't remember. I mean, as a kid in the 90s, I used to buy stickers all the time and put them in my sticker book and whatever. I was never one that actually wanted to stick them anywhere. I just liked collecting them and taping them in a sticker collection book.
We had someone reach out to us specifically who they have a course on print on demand with stickers.
I thought it was
or it was building an Etsy. It was Etsy
printables
and stickers as well. They had a course on doing print on demand for stickers and printables, digital stuff, right?
Which we still need to go through.
Yeah, we haven't gone through that course yet, but it's definitely something that has seen a lot of success.
It's digital. like nothing actually. Well, the stickers need to be printed, but the printables don't actually need to be physically shipped. Like it's pure digital.
Val says, I guess for some people, a good thing is that it has allowed families to hang out a bit more together. Yes, get into good routines, cook more. Exactly, like all the things that you didn't necessarily feel you had the time for previously when things were running back and forth day to day, the typical routine of going to work. Yeah, we're all able to focus more on those things now. Or have been in the past. I think like taking those good routines that have come out of this quarantine life and just continuing them is the most important thing. And that's definitely something that we plan on doing. And it is my movie. That's what I thought. Yeah, because I know that like the apps, the video editing apps, they're different. And we're not, as you can tell, not familiar with the video editing apps. We very much use Camtasia. We love Camtasia very much. I don't think, do they have a mobile app for editing videos? Camtasia?
No, but they have app for screen recording on your phone.
Yeah. Lenny says, did you try it without reading instructions or tutorials?
I mean, I read the instructions on how to use the actual machine, but I saw a simple recipe on how to make the egg bites. It just didn't taste. I mean, it tasted like egg, but nowhere near what I had anticipated for the Starbucks egg bites. So that's what was disappointing.
It was a fail, but at least she tried it because she's been wanting to. She was so excited to try that machine. Gavin says, hello, Gavin.
Hello, Gavin.
Nice to see you on here. Let us know what you got up to today. Roland says, family time together. Right. Both boys are home. Excellent. Val says, I use a combination of my laptop and my phone. The phone allows me to get all the images and sound effects easily.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, because if you have all of those assets on your phone. Effects? I know, yeah, a lot of people just prefer to do everything from the phone, right?
Interesting.
It's different, yeah. Whatever process works for you. Gavin says, I used to do football stickers. Oh, interesting. Where did you...
Like football team stickers?
And where did you sell those? You used to sell them? Let us know. Linda says, one of the good things that has evolved from the quarantine is opportunity for self-growth and overcoming a couple fears. Yeah, this has really been an opportunity to dive into a lot of learning, right? A lot of skill building. And yeah, self-growth also for me in terms of productivity, just focus, like this quarantine life has really clarified what my priorities are and kind of gotten rid of all of the noise and the fat of the usual day-to-day routine that we did have before. So it's really allowed me to focus on what matters. Linda says, fear of starting and recording YouTube videos in Etsy.
Which you've overcome.
Which you've blasted through. It's been so cool to just continue tuning into your YouTube videos. For those of you who don't know, Linda has a channel. She makes these amazing, like, antique-y kind of journals. And they are just so cool.
One of a kind type thing.
Yeah, very one of a kind. And I know there's a better word for it. It's not antique-y, but...
Which I still want to get in touch with you to order one myself.
Yes.
Get like a custom one.
And I know you also made your first sale on Etsy.
Oh, right.
That is definitely a milestone to celebrate. Yeah.
Well,
good score.
Yeah. Yes, that was an epic fail, but I feel like I did win because I just made hollandaise sauce last night and it tasted amazing. So I was pretty happy about that. And eating them with the egg whites. So I was like, I think I won that battle.
And Gavin says, you didn't sell the football stickers, just got them. Oh, you just used to collect them. I see. Cool. Yeah, let's see. What else? So we had a couple meetings earlier today. Our services
you were on the phone.
Oh yeah, I was on the phone in the morning and then went into a couple meetings. Today I actually didn't have much time to focus on other things in terms of working on the laptop, but it's okay. You got to balance these things. I was on the phone talking to a client who was looking to help with online course learning. Like he has a team of realtors and he helps realtors with their certification or get their certification in real estate. And he has these paper exams and he wanted to put it online and create a course out of it. So we were talking about how that would execute basically. I know a lot of companies now who have been doing things in a traditional sense are totally turning to online right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're pivoting and they're looking for ways on how to take their business online. So if you are, if you're someone who can provide any value in that arena, then start putting out that content because it's what people are looking for. So I had that, and then we had a meeting. The services are all back up.
Yeah.
People are starting to contact us more and more for our design services.
Somebody wanted an ebook thing and designed. And what else were you designing? You just been designing like crazy.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, we design all kinds of PDFs, like learning assets, whether that's a workbook, worksheet, checklist, a guide of some sort. A lot of people have those kind of opt-in freebies when you opt into a site and you get some sort of guide, any sort of PDF, also social media graphics. I've done some landing page design as well. So those services are starting to come back up because in the first couple of weeks of the quarantine life,
it just went zero.
Yeah, tanked.
Everyone's like, I don't want to spend money on anything.
Yeah, but that's definitely coming back up. So talking to more design clients and also video work as well, helping someone with a promo video. What did you get up to today? What were you working on while I was on the call? And
I'm working on doing like a simple video for REIT's latest cover video. Not cover video. It's like you're doing a royalty free.
Yeah. So on my music channel, I do put out original music. I do put out some cover music, but I also put out some royalty free music. So what I do is I go and find like those channels, like not no copyright sounds anymore. I don't go there, but there's other channels that provide, like, they have high quality electronic music, and then I write to them. I write my lyrics, I record my vocals, and then I'll put that out on my channel as a royalty-free track for anybody to download to use in their videos. It's a good kind of feeder into my channel as well. So that's a new song that's going to be coming out soon. And Jewel is always the video whiz, so she's working on the creative video for that.
Sometimes I have this, I don't know if you guys know the term, but it's called a plotograph. And they're basically like, you've probably seen them on ads and stuff like that. They're moving pictures. So you'll have a still picture, but it's like a video because the still picture, and then it's like it's moving.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you what I mean. So those things are called plotographs, and I have this app on my phone, and it's very time consuming because you need to manually do the movement on it. And I'll show you one that I did for Arit back then when she had the cover song for what was that? The Sweet Dream song?
Oh, you also did it for Too Far Gone. You did it for another royalty-free song.
Oh, yeah.
It's basically, like making certain aspects of the picture move.
Okay, here.
And it's all done with an app. It looks really cool.
We'll play a little bit of the song. Wait, so here, I'll show you the video, and then I'll put the phone next to the microphone so you can see it. Can you see it? There. This is a plotograph.
Sweet
So that whole fireball thing, that was a static image. I don't know if this is too loud.
Like
Maybe put that. That fireball was a static image.
It's a picture. It was just a picture.
And she was, so when she does the plotograph for it, she like makes the fire move on that.
You have to really cool. Go into this app software and like do these little animation things on it. Super time consuming. That's why they're only done on like special videos like this. And I create the movement on the picture, and then I grab it from my phone, put it on my desktop, put it in Camtasia, add the music, and add some other things to it, and then I turn it into a video.
Yeah. Sorry if we blasted your guys' ears there. It was very loud. Lenny says, I've been erasing thousands of emails, want to get to 0. That will never happen in my inbox. It's just, we're past that point completely. Upgraded the plan for more space, but there was too much spam eating space like crazy. I had no idea of how many spam lists my emails was in.
You should unsubscribe to a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
To keep them from coming back.
See, I used to do that. I used to be that person who just couldn't stand those emails coming in, and I had to clean it. I wanted it to be, cleaned out, but they come at such a rate where I realized I was spending too much time, and in a sense, they're taking your time to come into your inbox, and you want to delete them. You're spending all this time deleting them. So I just figured I'm not going to even bother anymore. I'm just going to hope I see the actual emails that matter. And that's what I do. I just browse through the subject lines because you can kind of tell when an email is spam or not just by looking at the subject and who it's from.
Roland says, I'm trying the Camtasia 9 trick how to place video footage inside of text for the last 2 hours. No luck, going crazy.
Oh.
What is the problem that you're having? Because if you're doing it on that version, then it's not the 2020 version, which I just released a video on today.
Yeah, there's a separate video. Oh, no, but not with Camtasia 9, right? You showed it. Was it Camtasia?
It's I can't remember what version it was, but it's basically
2019.
It's basically the version before this, but you can do it if it has the green screen remove color effect. So if you have the remove color, then you can do this effect. But what specifically are you having a hard time with? Did you get a good font? Because you need to make sure you have a good chunky font, and then you need to make sure you have good B-roll. So what, if you know what the problem is, let me know, and then we can maybe troubleshoot this. Or maybe I can show you live on here.
Yeah, you guys were saying very cool. That's very cool. Yeah. I don't even know how you discovered that photograph thing. But when she first showed it to me, I knew that I wanted it. It's just something cool, some cool visual to have while you're listening to music.
I remember I saw someone do it in their Instagram. It was big on Instagram, doing these kinds of moving photos. And then I went down the rabbit hole of Instagram and found out that it was done through an app called Plotograph or Plota or something. And then it's a paid app. So it's like $29 for the entire year. So if you break that down, it's really cheap. And I tried the free trial, I think for 7 days or something. They had a free trial. I tried it and I showed it to Arit and I was like, hey, do you think you'd want to do this? Use this for your simple music videos. And then she said, yeah. And I'm like, okay, let's just get the year membership. And so every so often I create these Plotograph picture videos.
Yeah, it's where she gets to bring out all of her creative video editing skills and figures out all these crazy effects that she can do in Camtasia. And that's what, all of those tutorials that you're seeing that come out either on the channel or in the online course that we have on Camtasia, video editing in Camtasia. All these ideas come out from her doing the music videos. because that's when you get to be a little bit more creative and think outside of the box.
I don't know if you can see this, but it's like this was a GoPro shot of when we went rafting, whitewater rafting in the summer, and the GoPro managed to capture the raindrops in midair, right? So I got this like cool shot of being splashed by a bunch of water, and so I went in and I did the movement on it. And if you look closely, it looks cooler when I uploaded it. It might be hard to see right now, but you can see sort of like the raindrops are moving if you just look really closely.
Like in the foreground.
You can see the raindrops
here.
are moving. And so I do it sometimes if I have like a really cool photo. Usually they're like the action GoPro shots. I'll do it on that. And yeah, I'm now I'm getting distracted by plotograph.
I'm just looking on YouTube because I know that there's a lag with the comments. So Roland says, I'm watching the old version. I did the green screen remove. When I add my video, all I see is my video, not the font. Do you have
okay, so you have your how did I do it? I can't even remember. I'm watching the old version. I did the green screen remove. When I add my video, all I see is my video, not the font. So your video definitely should be underneath the font, like on the tracks. So it needs to have the B-roll video and then the font above it so that it can be seen through. That's for sure. I may need to, I will check that out because I haven't looked at that video in a while. The version that you have is 2019. Do you have Camtasia 2019?
He said.
That's the tutorial, but that's not the version he has.
Yeah, let us know what version you have, Roland.
And then, yeah, because I can't remember how I did that one.
Yeah. So we're still going to be, like, even though things are opening up and everything, we're still enjoying doing this. So we're still going to be doing this for a bit until, we'll definitely let you guys know when we're stopping to do this. But it's just kind of a part of our routine now, just hanging out with you guys.
Like, what is everyone, I mean, if you want to share your situation, like if you had a job and then now it's going back to that, or if you already worked at home. I know that Roland is retired, or like because for us, we pretty much still work here. So yeah, the only thing that we were going into downtown for was like meetings and our workouts. Yeah, but our gym is still closed.
Like we've been pretty used to working from home. We've been doing that for a while. So it's kind of like, it's just part of our routine now. But like, let's say as your routine changes, going back to work or just new things are happening, it's a little bit different. Is that all happening for you guys right now, those changes are happening? Because we know that, this time slot as well might not work in the future as routines start to change.
So please let us know.
Yes.
And I will look here.
All right, so we got some stuff coming in. Lenny's like, practice for more events. Practice for more events? Do you understand? I'm not understanding that, Lenny.
Practice for more events? Like doing live events?
Oh. We do have actually a couple. Yeah, so we have, we've been asked to present at a conference that was supposed to happen in April. It was for the Economic Developers of Alberta or something like that. So that's happening later on now in the end of the year. We've been asked to speak at a college here locally, but that will still be on Zoom, even though that's happening in the summer.
Because I think their school year is done.
Yeah, exactly. So So things are, there's events happening. It's just in terms of dates being pushed off. Linda says she's retired too.
Nice. What did you do before you retired?
Val says, I'm used to working from home. Or difference is I don't have the option of going into an office.
Mm.
Do you like that, Val? Like, do you like that that you can just work from home from wherever in your home, or do you need some sort of office space?
Because some people do need to go out.
Yeah, for me, I wanted to definitely designate, even though I work from home, I definitely wanted to designate a certain place in my home as the office, as the place where I work, because then, and we learned more about this when we were listening to the audiobook Atomic Habits by James Clear. He was saying that your environment absolutely matters in terms of the behaviors that you want to do in those environments. So for example, if you go to bed and you do other things, it's like in the evening and you want to go to sleep, but you also do other things
like your laptop or something,
like work from your bed, or any other like activity there, then you're kind of confusing the habit with actually going to sleep. So it makes it harder to go to sleep because you're used to doing other behaviors there. It's the same kind of thing with having an office too. Like if I'm working in the kitchen or something, it's going to not feel like I'm sitting down to do focused work. So we definitely had to create the environment for ourselves.
In the book, he says it's not a good idea to use your couch in like your living room, for instance, to do work, and then you also like are leisurely, like you watch TV there as well. There needs to be like a designated area. So that's why when we walk in here, it's designated. Like I don't watch movies on the laptop here. I don't think I've ever have. And like I don't feel like doing leisurely things in here. I feel like getting to work when I get in here.
Yeah, and it has to do with activating certain habits. Your environment activates certain habits within you. And that's why he says, if you're trying to build a new habit, put something in your environment that will prime you, that will kind of spark up that new habit. It will prime you to, for example, if you want to get into the habit of working out in the mornings, put your shoes out, or your running shoes. Let's say you want to go for a run every morning, put your running shoes right next to your bed. So as soon as you roll out, you're seeing like your workout clothes or your running clothes and your shoes right next to you. So he does certain things. He talks about certain things like that, how what you have in your environment and how you prime yourself can really help to elicit those types of behaviors that you want to build.
He really breaks it down in the book and helps you understand.
Yeah, he explains it much better than I can. Roland says, I think things go wrong when I use the eyedropper in Camtasia.
Well,
and he's using 2019 version.
Okay, I will have to retake a look at that and then help you out.
Take Out the Trash says, I switched to Premiere from Camtasia and it completely changed my life.
Oh, nice.
Cool. What is one feature in Premiere that you love the most that you couldn't do in Camtasia?
Oh, there's like, or that you couldn't. Oh, there's like a million things.
I mean, that you specifically personally love and that has changed your life. I know it's very different.
What was the learning curve like going from Camtasia to Adobe Premiere Pro?
Lenny says the quarantine show is practice for those live events. It's actually been the opposite.
We already did live events. Yeah, we used to host them in hotels and stuff. And
back in the very beginning of this entrepreneurial journey, we would host events. We would be putting on. I remember we used to put on these financial empowerment seminars for youth here locally. We were doing a lot of different things.
We would book like the venues, like at the venues, hotels, the speakers, like the ballrooms, and we would do the speakers and have them fly in and sell tickets and work the door and the whole outline and all that kind of stuff. And that was interesting.
Yeah, we actually, before this whole quarantine thing, broke out, we started getting back into speaking at local events and everything. We enjoy it very much. Yeah, it's different though. It's different from the quarantine show. This quarantine life episodes, they're more casual. They're fun hangouts with you guys. It's not anything formal because you can always just go and watch a tutorial on our channel or a presentation that we've done that already exists out there. We wanted this to be different, so you can get to know more about our personalities, and it's like whatever questions you have, we're happy to answer too. It goes in different directions with the quarantine life.
Val said, I'm just trying to add YouTube around since it's the lockdown.
Oh, to focus more on YouTube since the lockdown. That's a great goal to have. Everybody's watching stuff on YouTube.
Jodo
People
says,
are eating up the content right now.
You ladies are just awesome. You know so much about everything. We've had that told to us many times.
Yeah, we've had to learn everything on our own.
We've been sponges. We've absorbed a lot of things.
I mean, we work on one thing and then we want to create another thing. And then we realize that next project that we want to work on has like 5 new skills that we need to learn that's attached to it. And we just learn. That's all we've been doing. Like, we've just been absorbing. So that's how we've gotten to know so much about online marketing.
Linda says, I worked for AT&T retail for 27 years. Wow, amazing. Retail. So like, was it in a mall?
Oh yeah, Val's asking for the book in the chat. Yeah, absolutely.
So the book is called Atomic Habits, and it's by James Clear. And we personally like to listen to it on audio, but this is what it looks like.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And then I just posted it in the chat right now, so you can copy and paste that into probably Amazon or wherever you order your books from. It's a really, really great book. It's really good. We actually listened to it twice.
Right after, like, it ended, and then we're like, start again.
Yeah, there's so much knowledge in there, and I wouldn't mind listening to it again.
Maybe record a Loom for Jewel to see. Yeah, Roland, maybe record a screencast recording of what's going on in your Camtasia, and you can send it to me, or if you feel comfortable posting in the group, that's fine. But if you don't, then you can just private message me on Facebook, and then I can better understand where the issue is happening. Oops.
Well, I think Premiere is better. I'm glad I used Camtasia because it taught me so much. I'm good at editing with a beginner editor to where I was ready for a professional one. Nice. Awesome. So it was that stepping stone that you needed for Premiere. Favorite thing about Camtasia is how easy it is for a beginner. And favorite thing about Premiere is that the video playback is not laggy.
Nice.
Yes, that's awesome. Take Out the Trash says, I didn't realize you made music. Do you mix and master? Do you do everything yourself? Thank you. Yeah, I don't do the production of it. I write my lyrics and I'll come up with the melodies and I'll record my vocals. So singer, songwriter type of stuff. But then I'll go work with an audio engineer or a producer to compose that music. But I'll generally have a direction of where I want the song to go and what kind of style. And that's how Masterpiece came to life. That was one of the most recent original songs that I released on my channel. If you guys want to check it out here, I think we have a banner for that. So that's my music channel, if you guys are interested in checking that out. And there is a video on there called Masterpiece, and that's my most recent release. So that was all created between me and another local producer here. And they do all the mixing and mastering and everything there.
The song that I played, though, that was a
cover song.
If you hear more of it, that's obviously a cover song from the 90s. And the cool thing is, Arit is doing all the vocals, so she's actually harmonizing with herself. So she did this whole, it was kind of like vibing off of the whole a cappella thing. Obviously there's music in there, but she's doing the whole a cappella thing because there's, if you actually listen to it, there's so many of her happening at the same time.
Yeah, like I'll do all of the harmonies. So that was a cover of Sweet Dreams by Eurythmics. And yeah, I just did my own cover. I did the melody and I did all of the harmonies associated with it. Sometimes I'll even try to do like little tss or percussions and that kind of thing to add to it. So yeah, that one was a cover, but I'd like, I do all kinds of different things. Covers, royalty-free music, original music.
Thanks. I have Audible. Yeah, definitely check it out.
Awesome.
It's really good. Good night, everyone. This is lagging for me, so I'm missing a lot. No problem, Roland.
Good night, Roland.
We'll be ending this soon anyways.
And definitely connect with Jewel about that Camtasia thing so we can get that figured out for you.
Is it on SoundCloud? I don't
Masterpiece? Yes, it is. The reason why I had to think is because it's SoundCloud is actually one of the last places that I would upload it. I mean, it's on Spotify, it's on Apple Music, Amazon, all of that kind of stuff. I think I did put it on SoundCloud. You can type in my name and search for it, Arit, and then Masterpiece. Auret is my name.
Linda says, it was a long journey working for 7 different companies along the way. I was in a corporate-owned, standalone retail store in Florida for the last 17 years. Wow, that's amazing. How are you enjoying your retired life now? That's cool. You're like retired and you're doing YouTube videos and doing Etsy now. That's cool.
Yeah, Gavin, hopefully I didn't butcher. You know what? It's not one of my favorites, to be honest, the cover that I did, but
I like it.
Yeah, and then Jewel says she likes it, but
and I'm pretty brutally honest with her about her singing or performances. I'll say if she made a mistake or something like that.
Like some songs I'll release. Like I don't want to constantly be judging my own work. I just want to let the audience judge it because yes, I won't put it out until I'm proud of it. But some stuff you like better than others, right? So I was proud to put that out, but at the same time, probably could have done better. I mean, you always think that you could do better. I'm a perfectionist too, so I have to always just kind of separate myself and let go, because otherwise I would never put anything else, and that's the truth, and never put anything out, and that's the truth. So
I'm gonna share it in the chat, and then you guys can decide if you like it or not.
Yeah, there you go.
I personally like it.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well,
wait, let me put it in the live chat.
Oh, you're putting it in here. I thought you were putting it in the.
No, I'm putting it in the live chat.
Okay,
there.
Sure. Go ahead.
That link I just put in the chat there, that is Arit's cover of the Eurythmics "Sweet Dreams."
Yeah,
you guys can check that out. She's doing all the vocals in it. She arranged them, so she had to record each one separately. And then this was like a DIY, like you did it yourself. You did everything yourself.
Yeah. I recorded all. I did the arrangement myself. Yeah. The arrangement of all the harmonies and everything. Just tried to figure out how to make this unique and my own flavor. So you guys can check it out and let me know if I butchered it. And I honestly, I love feedback, so don't worry, it won't hurt my feelings. I'm always looking to improve. Gavin says, I haven't heard your version, but I know the original and bassline version. Yeah, it's a great
popular song.
I love that song. Jojo says, thanks for the link. You have a great voice, Arit. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Gavin says, I'm a niche and uprising bunny in the music industry. That's cool. And
Lenny says, give it a like. Thank you, Lenny.
Lenny
for
always says, give it a like. Yes.
For smashing the like button.
Yes.
All right,
guys. I think we'll wrap
it up here. And we'll see you tomorrow for the Quarantine Life episode number 40. Wow. That is
Mhm.
crazy.
Yes, we'll be right back here again tomorrow at 6 p.m. PST. Feel free to join us. Bring any of your questions too if you have them, or just to hang out because that's also fun. We love hanging out
Check
with you
out the
guys.
song and let us know your honest opinion if you like it or you didn't like it. We'd love to hear it tomorrow.
Awesome. Have a great evening, everybody, and bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.